Me to Second Kings. Also, I want to thank God for this past week was Mother Hunter's birthday. Amen. 28 years old. God is good to her. That's right. Second Kings, the 5th chapter. Amen. You can sit if you have it. We'll let you rest just a little bit today. If you have it, say amen. 2 Kings 5. Beginning at verse 1, here begins the reading of God's holy word. Now Naaman, captain of the host of the king of Syria, was a great man with his master and honorable, because by him the Lord had given deliverance into Syria. He was also a mighty man in valor, but he was a leper. And the Syrians had gone out by companies and had brought away captive of the land of Israel a little maid, and she waited on Naaman's wife, and she said unto her mistress, Would God my Lord were with the prophet that is in Samaria, for he would recover him of his leprosy. Verse 8. And it was so, when Elisha the man of God heard that the king of Israel had rent his clothes, that he sent to the king, saying, Wherefore hast thou rent thy clothes? Let him come down to me, he shall know that there is a prophet in Israel. So Naaman came with his horses and with his chariot, and stood at the door of the house. And Elisha sent a messenger unto him, saying, Go and wash in Jordan 7 times, and thy flesh shall come again to thee, and thou shalt be clean. So far, the scripture. I want to speak to you. We started with wounded warriors, and I want to continue with an inconvenient blessing. An inconvenient blessing. I want to talk about blessings that are not convenient. Blessings that are not convenient. Because you have to deal with two types of positions in life, I found out. You have to deal with the blessings of adversity, and you have to deal with the adversity of blessings. It's two different things. The blessings of adversity. What you writing? Your tithe? Yes. Praise the Lord. She's writing, that's the blessings. The blessings of adversity and the adversity of blessings. The blessings of adversity is when you are struggling and you learn how to make it during the struggle. You learn how to make it during the struggle. You learn how to make it during the struggle. I heard somebody say just recently that nobody wants to hear from you until you have struggled. Yeah, nobody wants to hear from you until you have struggled, until you have overcome something. Then you have no voice. It was said that you have the right to think something, but you don't have the authority to say it. So you can think it, but you can't say it because you have not overcome anything. That's why it's kind of hard to listen to young preachers, like real young, 15, 18, because in people's minds, you ain't been through nothing. You ain't been through nothing. You got to suffer some things first. After you've come out, then preach to me. I want to smell you. I want to smell the smoke on you. Then you can preach because you have actually overcome something. You've actually overcome. And people who overcome things then have the right and the authority to preach to you. And you listen because you really understand they've been through some stuff and they made it. It's something about being around people who made it. They rub off on you. They rub off on you. They have something about them that, wow, you were in hell and came through. You used to get food stamps. You used to live in a shelter. You used to sleep in a one-bedroom apartment. You had a futon, not because you wanted one, but because you had to get one. Because they got nice futons now. They got nice ones. But we had that iron one. Remember that black iron one we had? And every now and then you had to flip that mattress around. You had to put a comforter under it, then put the mattress on top. Yeah, they got them nice futons now where they got material and they like, hey, this thick. Our futon was like this. Yeah, our futon was like this. And we let it out at night and pushed it back up in the morning because our bed was our couch. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. Our bed was our couch. Yeah. So when people came over, you had to make sure they didn't stay too long. Because you were sitting on my bed. And they just, oh, this felt good. That's my bed. But you got to go through some stuff for people to appreciate you. And you kind of preach a little better when you've been through something. Because you preach with passion. And what this is not just a story. But you find yourself in the story and say, wow, I could actually see myself there. It is the blessings of adversity. And people don't understand that there is a blessing in going through. You literally learn more, not just about God, but about yourself. You literally learn more about what God put inside of you when you suffer some things. When you go through some hell. You literally say, wow, God did that. You think being married 22 years to me was easy? Yeah. I got an attitude problem. I do. Especially when I'm tired. Don't mess with me. I'm like a gremlin. After 9:30, I get it. And I'm working on me. This is me. So don't call me after 9:30 because I get irritable. But I understand that it was God that did it. It's God that did it. It's the blessings of adversity. So whatever adversity you are going through, there is a blessing in it. Find something in it. There's something God is trying to show you in the hell that you are going through. God will not allow you to go through something, and He is not giving you something to take away. Don't waste your suffering. If you're going to suffer, don't waste it. Grab something out of the hell you are going through and say, oh my God, I got some. That way I can move to the next level. But if you are wasting your suffering, why waste the fact that you want public assistance? Why waste that? You were supposed to learn something from that. And now don't just learn how to get over. Don't just learn how to get more stamps. Don't just learn how to, lay in your bed of affliction. But you learn how to make it. You use the platform not as a bed, but as a staircase. And I think we are confusing our staircase with our bed. What you are supposed to walk on, you are laying in. And then we blame God and say, well, God, why haven't I got to the next level? Because I gave you a staircase, but you turned it into a bed. So that is the blessings of adversity. Then you got to deal with the adversity of blessings. Sometimes that's harder than the blessings of adversity. The adversity of blessings. Because when I had no job, I was able to wake up at 10 o'clock. I wake up at 10 o'clock. You waking up, you yawning, 10 o'clock, birds chirping, sun is out, people making noise. Now you got a job. The adversity of blessings mean now I got to get up at 6. Now I got to wake up and get on a train. Now I got to clock in. Now I got to listen to people tell me what to do. Now I have to budget. You know that word, budget, that people hate? And that's how you tend to be broke, because you have no budget. Even rich people live by a budget. So you have the blessings of adversity, the adversity of blessings, because it is easier to live broke than it is to live rich. Yeah, it is. Hey, look at y'all. Well, let me find out. I'm trying to tell you. It's easier to live broke than it is to live rich. Because the minute you get some money, you got people coming out the woodworks. Kinfolk, let me hold something. Can I borrow about 2 or 3 grand? Borrow 2 or 3 grand. How you borrowing 2 or 3 grand? So now I got to deal with this adversity of being blessed. Because it is an adversity. Because soon as God blesses you, people become attracted to you. Pastor Kwana said it earlier. I wasn't much. To her, I was the bomb. But the other folks, I wasn't much until they laid hands on me and put a cassock on me. Now I got folks calling me who ain't never called me. I got folks looking who ain't never looked. And you got to realize it's really not you. It's the oil that God put on you that makes you attractive. Because if God removes his oil and his grace, you would be just like anybody else. Never confuse your blessings with you. Look at me. I made it. You ain't make nothing. God made it. So I got to deal with these adversities. And I got to deal with these blessings. And it is all inconvenient. Inconvenient. Dealing with stuff. Inconvenient. It would be easier if you didn't have to make decisions. But guess what? You do. You have to make decisions. And mature people contemplate the decision they make so they don't mess around and make a decision based off their emotions. Yeah, emotional decisions will always get you in trouble. You got married because you were emotional. Yeah, emotional. You quit your job because you was emotional. Didn't realize in 2 weeks wasn't no check gonna come in. But you told your boss off. You felt good. I told him where he could pit it. And he told you where to pit it. And only one of y'all getting paid next week. And guess what? It ain't you. Because you were emotional. He was fine, so you dated him. She was fine, voluptuous, so you dated her. It's emotional. Nobody wants to be inconvenienced. Nobody wants to go through stuff. I just want to be happy. I love you, Kirk, but that is not the gospel. It's not the gospel. Paul said, I think myself happy. No, you got to be inconvenient sometimes. You got to be put in a place between a rock and a hard place. You have to make a decision based off of intellect and based off of the word of God, not your emotions. And we dealt with this 2 weeks ago, a wounded warrior, a man who is the captain. He is in charge. He got it going on, y'all. I mean, when I told you, the kids wanted to be him, the woman wanted to date him, the men admired him. He was a captain of Syria, powerful, honorable, had it going on. Everybody liked Naaman. Everybody liked Naaman. He was the man. Everybody got somebody, everybody like him. Everybody wants to be Like everybody, and I'm sure he has some haters. But haters are just secret admirers. Yeah. You just a secret admirer. I'm not mad because you hating on me. You really like me, but you're not man enough to tell me you like me. So I see you play. I know you. I know you like, but you can't tell nobody you like me. Because, you feel it's going to bring down your level of masculinity. If you say I'm nice looking, if you say something, it ain't going to affect you. It ain't going to affect me. I know you like me, but it's all good. We're going to act like you don't, but you do. They admired Naaman. But the problem with Naaman is Naaman had a disease. Naaman had a disease. And he didn't just have a disease. Naaman had to hide his disease. You ever had something and couldn't tell nobody? Yeah, you ever had something that you couldn't tell nobody? I'm talking about you ever been through stuff and you couldn't tell nobody? Because you knew if it got out, you knew if folks around the block really found out. Yeah. You telling everybody, I decided to, I want to do 10th grade again. No, you didn't. You got left back. But you don't want to tell nobody you got left back? You can't tell everybody? He broke up with you, but you telling everybody you broke up with him because you don't want everybody to know that he dumped you. And you used to being a dumper, not the dump E, but right now you are the dump E, and you don't want nobody to know you got dumped. So I can't tell nobody what I'm going through because I got to wear my armor. Wear my armor. And I think, maybe I might be wrong, but I lived in the hood long enough to know that black folks, broke black folks, like to dress up. They buy stuff they don't need, or money they ain't got, to impress people they don't know. That's broke black people. They buy stuff they don't even need, or money they ain't even got, to impress people they don't even know. You want to know how I know? I was driving by Rainbows and the sign said, we accept EBT. Why is Rainbows taking EBT cards? EBT is for cabbage, for cereal, milk, vegetables, corn on the cob. What mean? Oatmeal, Fruit Loops and Fruit Rings. Boxing bag. Boxing bag. But they understand the psychology of people that live in. So you will wear stuff to impress people. You are putting your armor on. Because I got this new leather jacket. Nobody got this jacket. Nobody got this. I went all the way out to Hempstead to get this. I went all the way out there deep in Jersey Mall to get this. Nobody got this. Yeah, but they got their rent paid. They paid their rent. They ain't got that little slip under the door, the housing delivers under the door. Yeah, they got their rent paid. So while you walking around flossing, you look good. You do look nice. I gotta give it to you. You do look nice. You do look nice. You look nice. But your credit score is 300. Your name is dirt. Your name is dirt. You couldn't get credit. You couldn't get credit at a pizza shop. Your name is dirt. But you flossing. You're flossing. I see you got a 4K TV, 65-inch TV. 65-inch 4K in your apartment. Why do you have a 65-inch TV in your apartment? The wall is right here. Your couch is right here. And in 3 years, you can't see. You're flossing. You're wearing your armor to hide your insecurities. You're wearing your armor to hide your disease. Yeah, because all y'all got a disease. Yes, you do. Everybody here is dealing with a disease. Dis-ease. Kidney disease is a disease of your kidneys. It's a disease. Liver disease is a disease in your liver. Everybody has a disease somewhere. Even in your money, you have a disease. Something, it just ain't easy no more, so it becomes a disease. So you wear your armor to hide your insecurities. And Naaman was wearing his armor to hide his insecurity. And he's dealing with something nobody knows about. His flesh is falling off right under his armor. And the fact of the matter is, people come to church and they're falling apart. But you got your praise as your armor, so we can't tell. We think you got it going on. But actually, you are literally falling apart right in front of our eyes. And non-discerning people are like, Lord, they was praising today. You went to church today. And people who know God and are discerning say they are literally falling apart. They falling apart. I know they were dancing, but they were falling apart. The Lord told me something going on in their house that ain't right. So they are dancing to cover. You're dancing to cover. Yeah, you're dancing. Your dance is your comforter. Your dance is your addiction. You addicted to praise. So you trade one addiction in for another. You trade one addiction out there for addiction in here, and you still get the same problem. Because when you come down from your high on Sundays at about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, you got the same problem. Because all that dancing, guess what? After you dance, you still got to go home. Still got to go home. You're falling apart. And we blazing, the organ is loud, the drums are hitting, we running around here screaming, turn around 3 times. Tell your neighbor, when you turn around this time, things going to be changed. When you turn around this time, God ain't say nothing. You got the same problem, and you won't face your problems. And you blame the church, because 10 years I've been dancing, and nothing happened. Who told you it was coming out in a dance? Who told you it was going to come out in a dance? A dance is convenient. Because I'll dance and I'm happy. Because when I dance, I'm flossing. I am. I look good when I dance. You know you look good when you dance. I've seen them skate up to the front. I've seen them do their thing. I've seen them do the waltz in the ballet. I've seen a man just this week preach on a hoverboard. He rolled up there. He turned around and I'm like, what kind of foolishness are we doing? He rolled up to the pulpit and he was preaching. Anointed entertainment. Anointed entertainment. And if I don't roll up here in a hoverboard or whatever they call them, if I don't do 3 back flips, if you don't get a good, if it ain't blazing in here and your ears are ringing when you left, we ain't have church. We ain't have church. Because we had church, you just didn't get high. That wasn't no good weed today. Where you get that batch from? Where you get that from? That wasn't good. It was good. It was good. It was good. No, this was good. We were just preaching to a more mature audience. Sorry we didn't get you high today. Pastor Quan did ask you, one more song? I said, no more songs. We good. No more songs. If they ain't high yet, it won't be high. So Naaman is a fighter with a fear, a leader with a limp, a disciple with a disease, and a skilled man with a sickness. It's a dichotomy of 2 things. I'm a fighter, but I got fear. I'm a leader, but I'm limping. I am a disciple, but I got a disease. I am skilled, but I'm sick. And I don't want anybody to know the second half. just my first half. Because I'm afraid if you see the real me, you won't like me. You won't like me. You won't like me. And we've become a people who are trying to get a bunch of likes. I'm trying to get a bunch of likes. That's why you post stupid things on Facebook, because you want a bunch of likes. You go on to check. You just posted it. 30 seconds later, let me see who liked my status. Jillian, I seen folks post stuff and then repost something. You ain't got to like what I said, but I'm telling you, this is from the Lord. Why are you mad? It's from the Lord. Why are you mad you ain't got 200 likes? Now we done got our young ladies showing their boobies on Facebook to get likes. Because first they showed this. Ain't nobody like that. Now they showed this. Ain't nobody like that. Now we all around here. Because we become a people who want to be liked. Young and old. They like my stuff. Why they didn't like my stuff? I know they didn't like this stuff. That was good. Ain't nobody gonna like my stuff. I know y'all like my stuff. Y'all just hating on me. Maybe people are busy. Maybe if you got busy, and they got busy, we all be busy, and we all mind each other's business. But we become a culture that wants to be liked. And Naaman wanted to be liked. So he hides his disease because he got leprosy. And you got to understand about leprosy is when they knew you had it, they took you and put you somewhere else. Yeah, they put you somewhere else. They put you with people just like you. Because people have a problem dealing with something they don't understand. We don't understand you, so we got to put you someplace else. God forbid you come out the box. Now, we don't understand you, and people are afraid of things they cannot control. They're afraid. So I can't control you. I'm scared of you. I want to put you away. So if you can't control me, you don't want to be around me. Anybody who can't control you and don't want to be around you don't need to be around you, because I am not here for you to control. My name is not remote. I am not your remote control. I am somebody that God has anointed for a purpose, for a time, for a season, for a level, for a dimension. I am not to be controlled by anybody but God. Now, for all y'all kids, don't go home telling your parents that. You mess around and get slapped. Naaman has an issue, y'all. He is a captain with a curse. But if you read the story, he is not the only person that is captive. There is a young lady in the story, a maid they call her, servant, slave. She is captive. Naaman is captive. You got two people in this story that are dealing with captivity. She is being held captive by Naaman. Naaman is being held captive by leprosy. Two people being captive. And isn't it funny that hurt people hurt people? Hurt people hurt people. You got a disease and you holding somebody captive. He has a disease. And only two people know he got a disease. His wife and his maid. Two people know he's held captive. So in theory, whatever you're going through, don't tell no more than two people. Don't trust no more than two people. His wife and his maid knows that Naaman has a disease. He takes his armor off, and both of them look at his skin. He trusts two people with his weakness. Who do you trust with your weakness? Who knows about what you do when you do it and how you do it? Who knows? Who knows what you do on a computer? Who knows about your secret boo? Yeah, who knows? Because it ain't a secret no more. He takes his armor off after a long day of fighting. And his maid and his wife are there helping him. They are there helping Naaman. They are not afraid of his disease. You got to have people in your life who are not afraid to touch you when you're leaking. Who are not afraid to be around you when you are being yourself. Because all of us come here with a different self. What we see right now is not who you was yesterday. Yeah, it's not who you was yesterday. You didn't have some of y'all didn't have this hearing yesterday. Some of y'all didn't have this hearing yesterday. Yeah. Clark had the same hair. But the rest of y'all, great, some of y'all ain't had this. You dress up because you don't want nobody to really see how you look early Saturday mornings. You know, when you take that waist trainer off. Yeah, you take, virtual Photoshop. You take that trainer off. You take that hair off. You take them nails off. And men, I love y'all, but men getting weaves now. I give y'all a hint. You date somebody, take them to the pool. Take them to the pool. Get in this pool. Get in this pool. Get in this pool. You start seeing that stuff leaking. I ain't never seen men with tight hairline. I mean, shape up like, oh my God, look at that. But it's raining. They ain't coming out today. They don't come out when it rains. Because that shoe polish going to start moving. Letting secrets out. Shoe polish. I was fooled for a second too. I said, oh my God, what barber he went to? Then I realized, oh, mustache. I mean, tight. I'm sticking to Magic Shave. Two people captive. Two people could not control something that was controlling them. Yet, here's a maid, y'all. Here's a maid who, though she was being captive, told his wife, there's a prophet in Israel that can heal him. You know you're not bitter when you can help somebody that want to hurt you. You know you're not bitter. When folks try to do you wrong and you still try to help them, that is another level of anointing. That you do not control me. I don't like seeing you suffer. I will actually try to help you because you are better if I help you. If you stay like this, you're going to die and go to hell. If folks don't invite people to church because they ain't mad. I ain't inviting them to church. Let them go to hell. I heard it. Mean and nasty. Mean and nasty. Some of the meanest people you see up on Sunday mornings, they in church. Mean. I mean nasty. Why are you so mean? I believe the longer you are saved, the nicer you're supposed to be. I ain't saying be some flunky. I ain't saying be somebody who people can walk over you. I'm saying, can't you be nice sometimes? Yeah. You know, be nice. Can you say nice things to people sometimes? Sometimes. At least on the first and third Sunday, sometimes. But they nasty, mean. I'm not talking about being upfront and direct. I'm talking about just being nasty. I remember I was at the tabernacle, Jillian. This was a tabernacle. I remember this. I had to be about maybe 10, maybe young. I don't know how old I was. But I was in the tabernacle, and I was, you know what a bookstore is? I was looking in the bookstore. I'm 10 years old probably, and I'm looking, and there was a glass that I did not see. It must have been real clean. And I'm looking, and I hit my head on the glass. You know, and this lady said, what you get, you should have been paying attention. I remember this. You know, it hurt me. And I thought to myself, you're supposed to be saved. She had one of them little dollies on her head. She had a skirt down her hair. But you just told the little boy off because he made a mistake. Hey, you didn't even say, oh, baby, you okay? You should have been paying attention. And I thought, my God, this is what save is like. This is what save is. Nasty. Nasty. All church folks are like, but you got some nasty people. But this little girl was not. She said, there is a prophet in Israel that can heal the man that is holding me captive. And it wasn't a deal. If you go, then let me go. No, she wasn't trying to get free. She was actually just trying to help. Can you do something for somebody and not expect something in return? Can you help folks without trying what I'm getting out of it? We gonna make a deal. You get something, I get something. What about just doing something nice? I want something out of it. What I'm going to get out of it. Nasty people. I ain't leaving nobody no life insurance. Anybody leave me none? You serious? We're going to put you in a box. She is a slave, but she was not bitter. She is held captive, but she was not bitter. There is a prophet who can heal my master. Bible says Naaman finds out about it. Naaman saddles up. But look what Naaman does. The Bible says in verse 5 that his king sent a letter to that king in Israel, and Naaman left, and Naaman took with him 10 talents of silver, 6,000 pieces of gold, and 10 changes of raiment. He took silver, gold, and some clothes. Because I might be here about 10 days. He figured 10 days, 10 changes. What is the lesson? Anytime you go to the prophet, you got to bring something. You're supposed to bring something. He's supposed to bring. Now he's a captain, but he knew the rules. I cannot go asking God for something and I go with nothing in my hand. Because everybody want to come up here and get something from God, but don't nobody want to bring nothing to God. Everybody want to prostitute the gospel. That's a user. You are using the gospel for your benefit. You are using God for your benefit. God has become your waiter, your busboy. All you want, but never give. You cannot keep taking and you never give nothing. You are out of order. You are out of the order of God. You are out of the will of God. God is going to start giving you stuff because you never give him nothing. If you don't give me nothing, you can't get nothing. That's the rules of the kingdom. It has not changed then. It has not changed now. Naaman was not saved, didn't know God, but he knew the rules. If I go to the prophet, I got to take him something. He takes 10 talents of silver, 6,000 pieces of gold. Because his skin is falling off. And you have other stories in the Bible where they bring stuff to the prophet. But Naaman brings the most, because if you are asking God for something, depending on what you are asking for, you got to give that in return in an offering. How you asking God for a house and giving God $1? This is to the offering givers. Ain't to y'all that don't give. Now, if you want to pay a jeans, you can give God $1. But you don't ask God for a house and give God $1. Your offering must match your request. Scripture, you ain't got to like it. But those who have tried it understand what I'm talking about. You got to lay something at God's feet that is comparable to what you're asking him for. 6,000 pieces of gold. Why? Because I'm dying. And I need something. Now, we got a problem with this. because she said there's a prophet that can heal Naaman. His king writes a letter to the king of Israel that he healed Naaman. Nobody ever said that the king was going to heal Naaman. There's a prophet that can heal. Something gets lost in translation. She speaks of a prophet. He writes a letter to a king. She speaks to about a prophet. You got two kings having a conversation about healing a man. Neither one of them had the power to heal him. Something has gone amiss in the story. The king of Israel is upset. You're trying to start a war. There was no war being started. Y'all just did the wrong thing. I think it is prophetic of the time that we have made prophets kings and kings prophets. We've made prophets kings and kings prophets. We made, have any of y'all watched the conventions, the RNC, DNC? We have made kings prophets. Nothing happens except I reveal it to my prophet. And the Bible says that the prophet actually finds out what happens. He finds out that there's some drama going on in the palace. The Bible says that the prophet says, let him come to me. Let him come to me. And he will know that there is a prophet in Israel. Let him come to me. Maybe the problem is, saints, we're going to the wrong people for help. You're going to the wrong person for help. And you're going to the wrong person. He says, let him come to me. Isn't it weird? He did not go to the priest, but he went to the prophet. Why didn't he go to the priest? Why would he go to the prophet? God has a special relationship with prophets. Prophets speak to God for the people and speak to the people for God. Prophets stand between the people and God. Anytime God does something, he said, I will never do anything except I tell a prophet about it. I won't destroy anything. I won't bless anything except there is a prophet who knows about. He said, send him to me. He gonna know there's a prophet up in Israel. Let him come to me. The Bible says Naaman finds out. Now you understand, Naaman still has his armor on because he ain't letting nobody know about his disease. He comes to Elisha's house. The Bible says he stands at Elisha's door. You gotta see it. I want to draw a picture. You gotta see it. He got horses. He got chariots. They all come to this little village, to this little makeshift house. They surround the house. Naaman jumps off his chariot, off his horse. You hear his medals dangling. You hear him walking. He gets to Elisha's door, and Elisha doesn't move. Doesn't move. He doesn't move. Why? Elisha is not impressed by all that armor. Not impressed by all that armor. You got to have folks around you who ain't impressed by you. You ain't all that to me. You ain't all that. You ain't all that to me. I preached some good sermons. I thought I preached some good sermons. And as soon as I got home, my son said, what we going to eat? I ain't impressed by you. Yeah. How was the sermon, son? It was good. What are we going to eat later? I'm hungry. I don't want to talk about you preaching. You don't impress me. You got to have folks in your life who are not impressed. Because when people are impressed by you, they won't tell you the truth. They'll sit there. They will lie to you. As long as you keep feeding them what you're feeding them, they won't tell you nothing. You got to get folks around you who got more than you because they don't want nothing from you. I don't want nothing from you. You don't impress me. I'll tell you in a second. No. Well, a good son. Yeah, son was good, but you missed that point. You said that wrong. You did that wrong. I ain't impressed by you. Yeah, it was all good, but here's what you need to fix. Fix that. Fix your wig. Fix your hair. Fix your wall. Fix your jaw. You got an attitude problem. But they said I'm nice. You nice to them, but you nasty. You nasty. And you need somebody around you that's going to help you and tell you the truth. No, I don't know why they don't like me because you lazy. Yeah, you lazy. Nobody see it but me. You lazy. I don't know why they don't like me. Because you got a nasty attitude. Me? Yeah, you. All these years, nobody told you you had a nasty attitude. I know you nice looking. You pretty. All the boys want you. But you nasty. And we won't tell people the truth. And they walk around 30, 40 years. Lying to themselves. And the problem is, I can't admit to you because I won't lie to you. I can't. I had a guy ask me, I want you to mentor me. He said, I want you to mentor me. I said, okay, I'll mentor you. And then as soon as he did something wrong, I told him about it, he stopped calling me. He stopped calling. Because you wanted me to tell you nice things. The minute I told you and corrected you about something, the mentorship was over. I said, this wasn't no mentorship. You wanted me to feed your ego. Maybe you wanted to be seen with me. Maybe you want folks to think I was mentoring you. But as soon as I told you something you didn't like, it was no longer mentor. That's not mentorship. Real mentorship is me not telling you good things about you, but bad things about you. Real mentorship, you come to me with a 90. I say, what happened to the other 10? You ain't happy I got a 90? No, I want you to get 100. I want you to get 100. But I got more than everybody in my class. I'm not comparing you to people in your class. I'm comparing you to people who live in a different area code, who live in a different zip code. I'm comparing you to people who also want to go to Harvard. I'm not comparing you to people who want to go to some little whack school. Anybody can get in there. He just hating on me. He says nothing. Because Naaman has a disease, but he's still arrogant. Yes. How you got a disease and you still arrogant? How you dealing with stuff and you still got an attitude? How you sick and still mean? Because I'm telling you the truth, some of the meanest people are people that's sick. Some of the meanest people are people who are sick. They snapping on you. They mad at you. Don't get mad at me. No. I'm here to help you, but you are Naaman had an attitude. Your skin is falling off, and you got an attitude. If you take your armor off, we will smell the pus oozing out of your clothes, and you got an attitude. And sometimes it's like that with people in church. If I told people about the stuff I know about you, if I expose your pus, would you still act like that? Yeah. If I expose your scabs, would you still act like that? Would you still say what you say? You think we don't know about your scabs and your pus, but we do. But our job is to cover you and help you, but you nasty. Nasty. Naaman expects a 4-point formula. He expects a 4-point formula. He expects a 4-point formula. 4 points. He thought would happen. He thought 4 things he banked on happening. Verse 11. Naaman was angry and went away. And he said, behold, I thought. That's the problem. Why you thoughting? Why you thoughting? Your job was to just show up. You had a plan. Because when I get there, I know Pastor Quanta going to prophesy this to me. And you get another word, now you're mad. Now you meet with folks outside. Did you hear what she said? You think that was the Lord? You think that was the Lord? I don't know, because I know she right sometime, but I think she off today. Maybe because of her birthday or something. That don't sound like the Lord to me. That don't sound like the Lord to me. She's trying to kind of, I'm going to go check with Mother Hunter. Was that the Lord, Mother? I've seen folks do it. Did you hear what they said? I don't know if my spirit agree with that word. See, my spirit ain't agreeing with what she said. Because it ain't lining up to my spirit. It ain't lining up. Naaman said, I thought, number one, he would surely come out to me. I thought he was going to come to me. Why is he coming to you? Why is he coming? He ain't sick. You sick. Listen, ain't nobody calling me. I ain't been to church in 3 weeks. Ain't nobody call me. Why are we calling you? You sick. Not us. Church ain't got no love. I thought he was going to come out to me. Then he says, and stand. You thought the prophet was going to come out and stand before you? You let your armor go to your head. You start believing the hype. You start believing what you was pitting on. You thought when Jordans made you, you still can't be like Mike. 20 years later, they still buying $300 Jordans and still can't play. Still can't play. I want to be like, you ain't going to be like Mike. I thought he was going to come out to me and stand. Number 3, and do what? And call on the name of the Lord, his God. Not my God. First of all, he ain't come out. He ain't stand. And he ain't even pray. He ain't even pray. Yeah. Folks come to you. I came to the church. I had a guy come here one time, and I saw him on the street. I said, what happened? He said, I see, what had happened was, y'all called people from the audience. Ain't nobody called me. That's what he said. He told me that. He told me that. He said, y'all was calling folks and praying, and ain't nobody called me. I said, you ain't come because nobody called. Maybe God didn't want to expose you that day. Yeah. Maybe God didn't want to expose the stuff you was in. You mad because ain't nobody call you. I said, didn't we have an altar call? Why didn't you get up when we had an altar call? Why did you want special attention? That's the problem. You got ADD. It's all about you. You want everybody to see you. You really don't want to be exposed. Ain't nobody call me. I tell you, nobody. He didn't call on the name of his Lord as God. And 4. And strike his hand over the place and recover the leper. He's talking about himself. In third person, he says, and strike his hand over the place and recover the leper. You the leper, man. Why you acting like we don't know what we're talking about? I thought he's going to come out here and recover the leper. It's you. He didn't even say, come out and recover me. He has already disassociated himself with his disease. And that is the problem with the church. We cannot get help because we keep acting like it ain't us. I thought he was going to come out and help the liar. Pastor, I got this friend, and this friend, she love this guy, but she know he a bad boy, but there's something about that she like. We talking about you? No, it ain't me, Pastor. You know, I'm holy. I don't play that mess. I don't play that. I'm living on home. I come to Bible study, everything. I don't play that. My friend. And we won't take inventory of ourselves, and we displace our disease on this fake friend that we got. So you got this fake friend, and the friend is you, but you don't want to tell nobody. So I got a friend who got a friend. He says he ain't come out and recovered a leper. Well, anybody else here but you? We're talking about you. He says he want to come out. He's Elisha says, okay, he at the door. Tell him to go wash in the Jordan 7 times. Are you serious? I am Naaman. I'm the captain of the Lord's host of Syria. When I say stuff, things move. People are scared. Women love me. Kids adore me. Men want to be like me. Not if you take that suit off. And you tell me to go. He says, he gets an attitude. He says, I could have went and Abana, Apartha, 2 other rivers. Aren't they cleaner than the Jordan? Pride and expectation. And messed him up. You got a disease and you still got pride. What does the Lord have to do to some of us to get rid of this nasty pride? What did God got to do? I done blessed you. I done helped you. I done let you know it was because of me. And you still got pride. I done stripped you of things. I took your job. I took your money. I took all the stuff you had, all your friends, and you still got pride. I put you on food stamps. They cut your check. Your benefits are low. You still trying to get Medicaid, and you still got pride. You spent all your money on hats and clothes and shoes. You paint the bottom of your shoes red, and you still got pride. What do I got to do? A church full of people with pride. I ain't never seen so many broke people with pride in my life. Broke people with pride. Walking around prideful. What you pride? Pride. You should come here whether you got $1 or 10,000 in the bank with your head down and your arms up telling God, if it wasn't for you, I don't know where I would be, what I do. I am at your mercy. I am a mess. I am wretched. I am nasty. I'm hiding all my insecurities with my armor. It says go in the Jordan. Dip yourself a couple of times. Yeah. Nasty water. Go in that nasty cold water. You want to be in a nice little jacuzzi. You want to be convenient. You want to go down there and you want to put your little white robe on. You want it to be convenient. Yeah, this is too. I remember we got baptized. Oh my God. It had to be 0 degrees this day. We got baptized. I mean, y'all had luxury when y'all got baptized. I'm talking about luxury. We got baptized. It was 0 degrees this day. It was in this church basement with this stone tub they made out of concrete. And the water had leaves in it. And it was this like, you really gonna make us get in this? You serious? Is that even sanitary? But we love God so much. We were sharing robes. My turn. Pass that robe. It was dripping wet. My turn. Put it on. And we got in that cold water. We went down, came up. They were happy and singing. We were singing. We knew the Lord did something great. We didn't need no clean water. We didn't need no jacuzzi. All we knew was we went down and came back up. Didn't have no pride. It was inconvenient, but it helped us. It was inconvenient, but it kept us. It was inconvenient, but we're still standing 20-some years later. Everything is not going to be convenient for you. Lies, garbage, trash. Who told you once you get saved, everything going to be all right? Get your money back. They lied. You deserve a refund. The minute you get saved, God starts to strip you of some things. God starts to make things weird and odd. God starts to make things not so easy, because salvation is not a life of convenience. Salvation is a life of working hard, of being uncomfortable. He came to comfort the afflicted and to afflict the comfortable. The problem is we are church that's too comfortable. We sit down. We want tea. We want to be served. We want it hot when it's cold. We want it cold when it's hot. No, this ain't no spa. This is church. Who told you this was a spa? This ain't no resort. This ain't all inclusive. You gotta pay for everything you get. You gotta pay for everything you get. It's called the kingdom. Salvation is free, but the kingdom gonna cost you. Salvation is free, but everything you get after you get saved, you gotta pay for. You gotta take off your robe and show people the hell you are dealing with. Show people your weakness, the things you are struggling with. Look at this. He walks away mad. Your healing is in dirty water. Your healing is in a building with a dirty carpet. We cleaning it this week, but right now it's dirty. And this is where your healing is. And though we don't have chandeliers, though we don't have ATMs, though we don't have huge fish tanks in the lobby, though we don't have kiosks over here and kiosks over there, what we do have is a prophet and a priest and the anointing of God. What we got is the Spirit of God. There is healing in here. There is salvation in here. I know it's hot in the summer and cold in the winter, but this is the place where there is healing. And look what he does. He takes somebody with him. He has an attitude. And his servant reminds him, you came here to be healed. Why you got an attitude? Because things ain't going your way. I am so confused, and it is so mysterious that people will find life in a thing and they get comfortable, and as soon as things don't go their way, they begin to see the dirt. They begin to see the dirt. It was clean when you got saved. It was dirtier when you got saved. This stuff, it ain't nothing changed. You know what changed? You changed. You changed. You got an attitude and you stinking. You got an attitude and you pussing. You got an attitude. You came all this way with all this money, with all these clothes, and you gonna walk away and not get healed? You're going to walk away and not get healed because it does not live up to your expectations. But guess what? If you take off your armor, you don't live up to ours either. We thought you were together. We thought you went to Planet Fitness 3 times a week. We thought you ate salads. We thought you was at the wellness program on Thursdays. We thought you read your Bible. We thought you were anointed. We thought you had it going on. But when you took off your armor, we didn't realize your skin was falling. You was pussing. You look worse than Job. And you mad about a dirty carpet. I'm confused. It won't always be like this. But while it's like this, get your anointing. While it's like this, get your healing. While it's like this, get everything God has for you. Today is National Cancer Survivor's Day. You need to give God a praise for everybody that has survived cancer. It was not easy. You had to take off your armor, but the Lord sent me to tell you, if you can stand a dirty carpet, if you can stand a dirty lobby, if you can stand a bunch of dirty people, there is a healing here. There is a healing here. Go check somebody, tell them there's a healing here. There's a healing. There's a healing here. There's a healing here. The water is dirty, but there's a healing here. The water is nasty, but there's a healing here. It's hot up in here, but there's a healing, amen. There's a healing here. There is a healing in places you least expect. There is a healing in places you don't want to be at. There is a healing amongst people you don't even like. But you got to understand why you here in the first place. If you're here for me, you might as well leave. Because what happens when I get a nasty attitude? What happens when I walk by and don't say hi to you? What happens if First Lady screams at you? You forgot why you were here. You didn't come here to like us. You came here because your skin was falling off. Yeah. You got to remember, I am a man of God. Understand what I said? I am a man. I missed it. I'm a man first of God. I didn't get saved till I was 19, 18. I was in church, all that, blah, 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 blah. You know, some of y'all still doing it now. I was in church, but I didn't get saved. So I got 19 years of sin that's still working its way out of me. I got 19 years of lying still coming out of me. I got 19 years of attitude still coming out of me. Some of y'all got 50 years of stuff still inside of you. 60 years of still inside of you. And every day you come, you got to tell God, I'm at the water. I am at the lake. I know it don't look good. It don't smell good. But there is an anointing here. There is power here. There is glory here. There is favor here. I know it don't smell right, but God said, take a dip. Take a dip. Take a dip. Take a dip. And when you come back up, look at yourself. Look at yourself. Oh my God, look. Here is, I'll end with this. Here is the conundrum with this whole thing. How can dirty water make a man clean? How can dirty water make a man clean? How can a storefront church deliver folks? Who was it? I was talking to Naisha. Hey, he goes, and you remember back in January, I did practical prosperity? Naisha told me 2 weeks ago, she says, I thank you for what you taught, because what I learned in January and up to this day, she says, my credit score went up 100 points. How could a storefront preacher with a storefront carpet, with storefront people, with storefront mentality, cause a woman to raise her score 100 points? She got down in the water and came back up. Don't tell me it don't exist here. Don't tell me there ain't power here. Don't tell me there's not deliverance here. Where's Greg at? How could a man who went to jail, who did time, got a government job, and about to close on a house? Don't tell me the dirty water, the dirty preacher, the dirty prophetess, the dirty Levites, the dirty musicians. We all dirty. But if you step in, there is power. 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 I know it's dirty, but it's power. I know it's stinking, but it's power. I know you have other churches that look better than this, but there is an anointing. There's 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 an anointing. For every pus you got, for every scab you got, every disease you got, there is an anointing to bring you out. Yeah. Yeah. This place. This place. This place. This place. This place is anointed. This place. This place. This place is anointed. This place, there's fire. This place is the Holy Ghost. This place, there's oil. In this place, there's healing. In this place, is prosperity. In this place, marriages are working. In this place, healing is happening. In this place, homes are coming. In this place, in this place. And here, and here, there is an anointing. There's an anointing. There's an anointing. Wait now. My wife asked me a while ago. She said we need to take this carpet up and put another one down. She said we need to take this carpet up and put another one down. And I've been fighting for like 2 years. Said absolutely not. I can't get them too comfortable. Some things you gotta see. Some things you gotta be around. We will clean it, but I don't want to make you comfortable. I want you to realize that this place, there is a healing in this thing. In this place, there is deliverance in this place. I myself. You wanna know why? You wanna know why I don't want to change this carpet? Because when this bad boy was wobbling a little bit, the wood needed to be braced a little bit. The reason the carpet is a little tatted, because I pulled it up myself. I moved the wood right there, and I got under this whole thing by myself. And I cut little pieces of wood, and I crawled all the way over here. By my underneath here and 90-degree weather, I was under the carpet, under the wood. Babe, stand right here, shout right here, and I was banging wood in. Didn't know if a rat was down there, didn't know if a mice was down there. All I knew was I got to build God an altar. This place. So I got a special affinity for this dirty carpet. There's something about it where God reminds me, no matter how big you think you are, no matter how good you think your sermon is, it was me that kept you. It was me that delivered you. It was me you built this altar for. And when you finish with it, I'll put fire on it. This place. It was inconvenient, but it kept us. It's inconvenient now, but it's keeping us. It ain't the best, but this is what we got, and this is all we need until God moves us. We're going to be up in this river. This is our river Jordan. There's healing in the river. There's deliverance in the river. There is salvation in the river. I need you to take a dip. Bring your family here. Bring your kids here. Bring your neighbors here. It's fire. Everybody standing. Everybody standing. I kept you longer than I wanted to. Everybody. But it's a quarter to one. I wanted to get you out. But I can't preach about being inconvenient if I worry about keeping you convenient. But I want you to never underestimate or devalue your inconvenient situations. It's teaching you something. It's teaching you something. It's going to make you something. It's going to deliver you. He had a servant that had to remind him, you came all this way. Don't leave without getting healed. Find somebody that you trust that'll hold you accountable. You came all this way. Don't leave without your healing. Don't leave without your blessing. Don't leave without getting what you came for. Put your hands up. Father, we thank you for your favor and mercy. Thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for this house. Thank you for this river Jordan. Thank you, Lord God. Thank you. Let your spirit rest in this place. Let your anointing rest in this place. God, keep healing, keep saving, keep delivering. Every name that comes in, male or female, that's hiding behind their armor, reveal it, God, to us. Reveal it that we may minister to their needs, to their hurts, to their insecurities. Reveal it, God, so that we may speak a word in season and not a season. Reveal it so that they may know not only that you care, but that we care. And God, we thank you for favor, for mercy, and for grace. In Jesus' name, amen. Give the Lord a hand praise.